supplementary estimates of the year, financial year 2025-2026. Honorable Speaker, as the Chair and the Vice Chair have articulated, this is a very last supplementary budget and is more or less a very short bill also, because the approvals being done, as I indicated, are not approvals that people are likely to get any additional exchequer. And therefore, it has actually no additional exchequer other than realigning, reallocations, because as we come close to the end of the financial year, there are realizations in certain departments that they may not be able, within the time left, be able to absorb some of the monies that they have been given, and therefore they seek to reallocate to other deserving areas where they will be able to absorb that money. Honorable Speaker, the only other reason why we usually do this very last supplementary is to include, or to rather to recognize, any additional ANAs or appropriations in aid that may not have been factored in the supplementary one budget, and therefore where organizations that have capacity to generate ANA again have raised ANA beyond what they projected, and leveraging on technology, a number of our state agencies, and also following our enactment of the Government-Owned Enterprises Act. Many of the government-owned enterprises are now able to generate their own revenues, and the ANA that they projected at the beginning of the year surpassed some of their projections, and therefore we need to realign again our budgets to make sure that they're able to absorb any additional ANA within this financial year, so that we do not cross over into the year with misaligned budget lines where you have pending bills in some state departments within the same ministry and surpluses within other state departments within the same ministry. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, this being a very short bill, there's nothing much to say, just to support and urge the House to support it, Honorable Speaker. And there's really nothing much to add. I support.
The Honorable Minority Leader takes precedence.
Mr. Speaker, I stand to support the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Supplementary Budget 2. Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the prudent management of finances by the Treasury. Mr. Speaker, I used to be in this House for many years, where every financial year we used to have 3, even 4 supplementary budgets. This financial year we are having only 2. And this one is very minimal, and the Majority Leader will agree with me. But during last parliament and the other parliament, previous regimes, we used to have supplementary 1, 2, 3. There's even a time I think we went to 4. That tells you that the people who are running the Treasury today know what they are doing. They know their work, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, this is the way to do. Even next financial year, we want to move maximum to 1 supplementary. Then after that, we just implement the estimates as it has been passed by the House. Mr. Speaker, these supplementaries bring disruptions to the implementation of the estimates. So, Mr. Speaker, I know a lot of needs crop up all the time in the middle of the year, but prudent financial management requires you minimize as much as you can the provisions for supplementary budgets. So, Mr. Speaker, with those few remarks, I wish to support. And yesterday, Mr. Speaker, I was out of town, and I had some personal issues. I'm told my deputy sitting here was masquerading as a minority leader, Mr. Speaker. And I was very shocked when I saw in the evening the news, somebody, I'm just holding him, because, there are no numbers here. As you are aware, ODM has gone out of Azimio. I'm trying to protect him, Mr. Speaker, and preserve him. But he is now an UNAMEA PEMBE. Now he's saying that he can be minority leader. Mr. Speaker, we cannot be led by a party with 20 members of parliament. That's very small. They cannot even be minority. They can be minority of the minorities. That is the place they can take. So next time, let us not have that kind of confusion in the House, Mr. Speaker. I am the minority leader, as you know. constitutionally under Article 108. So, Mr. Speaker, and I'm happy the House has passed the finance bill because there was nothing in it. It was just making and simplifying tax processes in the country, Mr. Speaker. This is, if, you are still living in the days of the finance bill of 2024, then you will be stuck there forever. The country has moved on. We are now, and now you can see the war in the Middle East is ending. Iran and America are making peace. Now the prices of petroleum products will come down. Life will be fine and inflation will come down. I don't know what people are going to say next, Mr. Speaker. So with those few remarks, I just wanted to reprimand my deputy that let him not attempt to do that kind of coup next time. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I hope the answer will be checked, and if there is any such representation on change on leadership of the minority side, it be expunged straight away, because the House is clear under the Constitution on who the minority leader is. Yes. Honorable Irene Mayaka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I just want to also contribute and support the supplementary budget because, Honorable Speaker, among the proposed reallocations and additional allocations of funds are three very important aspects that I want to highlight. One of them, very important,